In car number 1, material event preliminary start, match between Laos and Brunei. In car number 2, material event preliminary start. In car number 1, material event preliminary start, match between Laos and Brunei. Let us please welcome the players and officials to the car.
Hello everyone and welcome to ISTAF World Sepaktakraw Championship 39 Thai Kings Cup 2026, and we are live for day number 5. It is the start of the Team REGU event. Well, actually it started yesterday, so this is the continuation of the Team REGU event, where yesterday we have seen 4 finals, and now every single attention goes to the Team REGU event, and this is going to be the starting lineup. Perhaps it has not been completed yet, but it is going to be Vietnam going up against the Philippines in this one. This is going to be the first one. Yep, so these are the lineups for you. Chan Van Hoang, Wong Min Chao, Le Min Duc for Team A, Nguyen Hoang Lan, Duong Phuong Lam, as well as Pham Quoc Tin. Team 2, Ngo Tan Long, Del Van Hoang, Nguyen Van Nan. In Team C, Team A for the Philippines, Jom Rafael, Fitzgerald, as well as Jason Huerte, Wilma Aulan, Jerry Lacinario Jr., and Vince Allison Tuono. And for Team C, it is Dato Ken Interino, Lindel Forian, Mark Fuentes.
Welcome the players and officials into the card.
So, it is the first match of the day. It is Vietnam going up against the Philippines, the finalists of the men's REGU event yesterday. So some of the players will be playing, some of the players will be on the bench. And interestingly enough, there will be some changes as well to some of the REGU, when some of the main players they have been separated, where only the best play for that men's REGU event. And now when you have 12 players in here, there's always a huge opportunity for multiple
preliminaries round
combinations
match between India and China. Let us please welcome the players and officials into the card.
Vietnam, semi-finalists of the men's REGU event. The Philippines went through to the final after a huge shock, a huge upset against Malaysia. Not just beating Malaysia, but actually won by 2-0 as well, before having to bow out against Thailand, but not without actually giving Thailand a run for their money, when Thailand only beat them by 15-12, 15-11. But it has been a very competitive matchup, that one.
พื่อน้อมรำลึกถึงพระมหากรุณาธิคุณและร่วมถวายความอาลัยแด่สมเด็จพระนางเจ้าสิริกิติ์พระบรมราชินีนาถพระบรมราชชนนีพันปีหลวงและร่วมแสดงความอาลัยถวายแด่สมเด็จพระเจ้าลูกเธอเจ้าฟ้าพัชรกิติยาภานเรนทิราเทพยวดีกรมหลวงราชสารินีสิริพัชรมหาวชรราชธิดาขอเรียนเชิญครับ And ladies and gentlemen and distinguished guests, may we respectfully invite all distinguished guests present here to please rise and observe a moment of silence in solemn remembrance of and to pay tribute to Her Majesty Queen Sirikit, the Queen Mother, and to join us in expressing our deepest respect and condolences to Her Royal Highness Princess Pacharakitiyapha Narendra Thepayawadi, กรมหลวงราชสารินีสิริพัชรมหาวชรราชธิดา Please rise. Thank you for your cooperation. Please be seated. In car number 1, representing Laos, for the first player, number 2. For the first Number 6, Nawin Siri Visha. Number 3, Dawi Shana Wongchai. Number 8, Sukasam Chandahiam. For the third REGU, number 9, Petersan Bunpasert. Number 4, Sangwan Boromawong. Number 7, Anuson Vilaywongsa. For the reserve player, number 5, Num Suwandi. Number 13, Biki Pianchadet. And number 17, Kantana Namtesin. For the team manager, Chandai Pliatep. Coach, Dongdi Pandanuwong. Assistant coach, Wilawut Raksamawong. And representing Brunei, for the first REGU, number 20, Muhammad Asli Haj Asmali. Number 9, Sati Hidayat Saidi. Number 5, Abdul Hadi Arifin Matali. For the second REGU, number 12, Ampuam Muhammad Saiful Rizal. Number 11, Muhammad Noor Aslan Losli. Number 17, Muhammad Hafiz Suddin Jamaluddin. For the third REGU, number 19, Muhammad Abdul Matin Aj Asdi. Number 15, Awanku Muhammad Hisham. Number 13, Muhammad Asli Abdul Harit. For reserve player,
So now finally we have court number 2. So for Vietnam,
Phương Minh Châu. Number 4, Lê Minh Đức. For second REGU, number 3, Nguyễn Hoàng Lan. Number 2, Trương Phan Nam. Number 6, Phak Kok Tin. For the third REGU, number 7, Ngo Tak Long. Number 11, Do Phan Hoàng. Number 1, Nguyễn Wan Hoàng. For reserve player, number 8, Huỳnh Ngọc Sang. Number 5, Nguyễn Wan Lý. Number 10, Leung Kong Min. For the team manager, Lê Thang Sơn. Coach, Hoàng Trực Leung. And assistant coach, Nguyen Tong Thuy. And representing Philippines, for the first REGU, number 7, John Rafael. Number 15, Fresh Gerald Gasola. Number 1, Jason Werte. For second REGU, number 18, Wilma Aglan. Number 11, Trely Loquinalio. Number 19, Vince Ellison Tono. For the third REGU, number 6, Dautuken Interino. Number 4, Glendale Furry. And number 12, Mark Kenche Fuentes. For reserve player, number 17, Rosita Gabayron. number 27, Diego Derrick, and number 10, Ronaldo Asilum. For the team manager, Joel Carbonilla, and coach, Grantel Ilogan.
In court number 2, the official team for the first REGU. The chairman referee, Mr. Abdul Halim Khader from Singapore. The official referee, Mr. Manop Chujit from Thailand. The court referee, Mr. Ahmad Junaidi Abdul Rahman from Malaysia. The referee, Mr. Damalingam Balamarukan from India. The assistant referee, Mr. Abdul Malek Muhammad Sainon from Malaysia. The line referee, Mr. Tun Kelsaw from Myanmar. The line referee, Mr. Muhammad Asman Asamain from Brunei. The challenge referee, Mr. Shahadat Hossein from Bangladesh. The challenge referee, Mr. Tomoya Hatano from Japan. Players and official check hand, please.
So, here we go. After the announcement of all the players, staff, as well as the officials, we are finally getting to get this match underway between Vietnam as well as the Philippines. So the first REGU will be Chan Van Hoang, Wong Min Chao, as well as Le Min Duc going up against two of the starting REGU yesterday in the men's final. John Larry Rafael together with Jason Huerte, and with them Fitzgerald Garzola, who will be part of the first REGU. As for the second REGU, for Vietnam, Nguyen Hoang Lan, Vuong Phong Lam, as well as Pham Quoc Tin, going up against Wim Aulan, Jerry Locinario Jr., as well as Vince Allison Torno. As for the third REGU, Nguyen Tan Long, Dao Huang, as well as Nguyen Van Nan. These are part of the main ones. Going up against Dato Ken Interino, Lindel Fori, and Mark Kian Jake Fuentes. So the starting lineup for the first one, Chan Van Hoang, Wong Min Chao, as well as Le Min Duc. And for the first one for the Philippines, John Larry Rafael, Fitzgerald Garzola, as well as Jason Huerte as the captain. Two of the three that started yesterday in the men's REGU final. Fitzgerald Garzola is one part of the quadrant.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome you all for this World Cup.
So this is going to be a very, very interesting affair here, as we will be witnessing one of the starts. Well, the Philippines have already started yesterday their group stage matches in this group. So this is Group A of the competition. And this is going to get even more interesting because these two are possibly the favorites to get out of the group. And we'll be seeing who will be going through to the next stage. Only one team will be going through. That thing is for sure.
Ready? Start now. Hold.
So the Philippines will start things off closest to us. And straight away, a block winner already. A thumbs up from the assistant referee as Fitzgerald Garzola already giving the Philippines the first point, the first block winner of this contest. Garzola, number 5.
Now one.
Already earning himself a block winner. Best start you can ever have. It's for Vietnam. Chan Van Hoang is hitting the net as he was trying to find the second, or should I say, trying to find side 3. Just couldn't get the connection that he was hoping for. Remember, this is very, very early in the morning, and already Vietnam against the Philippines matchup. John Larry Rafael, still so young in his early 20s. already a star in the Philippines. Sensationally taken the Philippines to the final. And yesterday in the final, he actually played brilliantly, but he has been outdone by the substitution of Pontepting Bambon towards the end of the final. Now finally we see a top battle here. Chan Van Huang, the first serve winner of the day. Going side 3. They go inside 5. Into Rafael's left. The first one was quite towards the net, but great feed there by Lim Min Duk into Wong Min Chao for, well, actually Wong Min Chao towards Lim Min Duk. Actually, already a substitution very early on that I'm seeing here. Well taken by Jason Huerte. Look at that from Garzola. Brilliant start here already for both teams. And now both the killers strutting their stuff. Garzola, another roll spiker. We see plenty of roll spikers nowadays in other countries, not just in Thailand. Good take there. And a block. Great pass there, great run. Superb recovery from Jason Huerte. Sang. His spike was blocked, and then great recovery from Jason Huerte. That's a great first ball from Jomleri Rafael. And was that a block, or was that going towards the net? Will that be challenged by the Philippines? Well, they are touching the same ball. Yep, that will be challenged by the Philippines. It looked as if there was a touch by both teams, by both killers. Wing Ot Sang as well as Fitzgerald Garzola. So who was actually the one who got over the net? So both managers being called, and see that both of them are satisfied with the decision before the final verdict. And it is not over, which means that it is going to be a blocking point for Wing Ot Sang. So both killers already earning a blocking point. So challenge unsuccessful for the first one for the Philippines. Into side 3, well taken there. Oh, that was a body shot by Wing Ot Sang. Jom Rafael was in a perfect position, but that one, the pace just beats him to anything that he wanted to do. Wanting to make the tackle or the block even. 5-4 scoreline here.
5-4.
Chan Van Huang this time. Way better first ball. And a powerful roll spike at that as well towards the baseline. closely tight, very tight contest here. Star of the day.
Fight on.
That was a slope. Not exactly. Oh, he actually got to it. Chom Larry Raphael. Well, you would think that he was hard done by. Perfectly positioned. Nah, look at that. It was so close for him. He already got a touch, but that was a heavy touch towards the right side in which Jason Huerte could not do anything. It was just too far away for the captain of the Philippines. Oh, that was in. That was towards the corner. That was absolutely beautiful by Chan Van Hoang. He was swerving nicely on the line there.
Fight 7.
And a first serve ace of the day already, earned by Chan Van Hoang. Chom Larry Raphael trying to find his groove here, trying to find his fine form, and already leave a timeout.
Ready?
8-5, Vietnam lead. That's 3 consecutive points since 5-4. It was 5-4 before serve ace. So he was trying to go for either 3 or 1. He got that at side 1, the serve ace by Chan Van Hoang. Could assume that those are his favorite sides to target. Chom Larry Raphael always going towards 5. It's a good block there. He will need to come again here, Garsola. That's for the second time. How about the third by Vietnam? That went out of play. So he tried to run away from the blocking. That's twice, actually, that Fitzgerald Garsola did get a clean touch to the ball. Tries to go flat, tries to go cross court. But that was clearly out of play. Sometimes when you are blocked twice in a row,
8-7.
you would begin to have a few questions about your own spiking right at the time. And the timeout actually worked perfectly in the Philippines' favor. 2 serve errors, 1 spiking error. From 8-5, now it is 8-all. 2 of which The Philippines did not even have to do anything. But Jomleri Rafael too. Needing to his own time there. Still very early
9-8.
in the day. Now it's 9:28 a.m. in Thailand. Oh, but that was going to be one of the game changers there. The serve win. Another serve point from Chan Van Huang. That's 3 already to his name. It's towards Garsola, in which pace actually beat him to it. Rafael, that was very good serve. And a tap in. This time using his IQ and his experience in international tournaments to very good use. He knows that Garsola's blockings are absolutely high and he'll need to be more clever. That's exactly what he did. Just beautiful tap in by Huingot Sang. This time easily taken by Jason Huerte. And Garsola, when he has the chance, he will certainly shine. This can be said. He's one of the more experienced REGU, apart from Rafael, of course. Oh, that's beautiful. When he's on, he's really on fire, so you do not want him to actually gain the momentum if you are Vietnamese. If anything that we saw yesterday can be an indication, Jomleri Rafael, when he catches fire, when he gets his first serve win, can really get going. It's point number 10 already for the Philippines. And now we go to critical points on the road to 15. It is very competitive here between the two first REGUs. Oh, Huerte got that beautifully. Although you need to go down a little bit, but he manages to control the first and the second balls. And Fitzgerald Garsola, when he has the opportunity, he just never disappoints. So far, 5 spike winners already from Garsola. Oh, Rafael, there's a very good serve as well. Great recovery from Kuo Min Chao. Almost messed up with the first ball, actually, Huingot Sang. Great recovery, and although that was a bit far away, and he manages to just control his roll spike to ensure that Vietnam gets point number 12 here. Towards the end of the first, Vietnam lead, but just by a slender 1. Oh, that's clever. That is absolutely clever. Garsola did not want to overthink and overdo that, especially that feed coming from Jason Huerte was a very dangerous one. So off the first ball of Rafael that went a bit wide to the left. Great recovery from this captain, Jason Huerte. Rafael, little slope, well taken. Well, there was a block, and that was a touch out. Jason Huerte tried to make the chase for it. Yeah, that was hit with power. A beautiful roll spike. Although Garsola did get a touch, but that deflected so far away from Jason Huerte. And Vietnam well on their way. The Tekong certainly helped. And once again, targeting Garsola's head into side 3, and 2 game point opportunities already for Vietnam to take game 1. And timeout Vietnam. This is very interesting as they regroup and think of a strategy for the next one. I like these kinds of timeouts where, although you are winning, you are 1 point away, you're just making sure that everybody keep their cool heads, not rushing anything just because you are nearly there. And another thing is to disrupt the Philippines' momentum. So after this, it is going to be the Philippines to serve. And they are really going to make John Larry Raphael wait. Hasn't found a form that he scored yesterday, at least yet. And that is why this is one of the more better tactics from Vietnam over here.
Set point 12-40.
So, 2 game point opportunities for Vietnam. Oh, but that timeout actually benefited John Larry Raphael instead. Beautifully done. Into side 1 where nobody expected that, because that was the very first time that he actually went for that side. And now the Philippines will need to do it again
Set point
to take this to a 1st to 17. Well, we go to 1st to 17. And now I'm not sure if the timeout really benefited Vietnam, or actually that was the exact thing that the Philippines truly needed to try to take it to 1st to 17. And now it's back all square. Oh, that was a bit behind. Oh, very well done for Min Chao with the recovery. The first ball went a bit towards the baseline, towards the back. Still manages to find the room for Hui Ngok Sang to go for the finish. Vietnam lead 1st to 17. There was a bit of slope towards Gasola. Beautifully done. That was almost like he was hovering, pausing a little bit in the air before making a powerful hit towards the outstretched leg. Bit
15 on.
to the underside of his leg. But now, this might be going for Vietnam. As John Larry Raphael, he has made his 4th serve error. Game points Vietnam here, and they've got 2 chances, but they would not want to take that second chance, because that would mean that Philippines 2 has the opportunity to win it as well in the first game.
Set point 16-15.
Good take, Huerte. And now Garsola parries it beautifully. And now it's a shootout between the two. Whoever wins the next rally wins game number 1. It's a high block. Fitzgerald Garsola usually does not go too high up.
16 all.
And now John Larry Rafael inside the tackle circle for the Philippines. Beautiful! This is why John Larry Rafael is a new star that the whole world needs to see today. Beautifully done by John Larry Rafael, although there was a challenge on the service front to see if he was indeed inside the tackle circle when he made that hit. It's either a serve winner or service fault. Here we will see thumbs up from the manager, thumbs up towards the camp, and Philippines take game 1. No fault from John Larry Rafael, a clutch player and still so young, and that is why I heard, as a Malaysian, I heard that some teams have been looking at this guy already. Look at this. Towards side 3, and that was a wicked serve as well. Looking at the trajectory, you're not getting that if you are sitting so far back. You'll need to be at the front at least for one more step. And the Philippines take game 1, 17 points to 16. And that was a very crucial win, especially saving 2 game points of Vietnam. And now the story of John Larry Rafael just, well, it just continues on here. Against Malaysia, he has played exceptionally well, and now scores the winning point against Vietnam. And do not forget the role of the one making the toss as well, Jason Huerte. You'll need to make a perfect toss as well in order for that one to be made. It's beautifully done. But all focus goes to game number 2. It's far from over. So Vietnam will start. And they'll need to forget about what happened in game number 1, because truthfully, that game was theirs for the taking there, Vietnam. They just could not take it.
1 love.
One serve error for Philippines 14. Wow. Hit in the top of the net. And then just giving 1001 problems for Hui Ngot Sang. That's a way to disrupt the momentum for the other side's killer. For your opposition killer, when you went for him and then just hits it absolutely well. That's 4 serve winners already for Jom Larry Raphael. And that's a way to disrupt your opposition Tekong as well, to attack him and to ensure that he gives away the point. Chan Van Hoang, that's serve point number 5 for the number 9, and Vietnam finally gets on the board. Oh, that made it a little bit too hard there for Wong Min Chao. The 1 and the 2 so far away from the net. He was spinning as well. Hui Ngot Sang having trouble trying to convert that one. That was far from ideal. The setting from Wong Min Chao. His second spiking error, but truthfully, this one was not really his fault. Good first take, good second one as well. Great tackle, the double block, the double leg block, and great recovery from Hui Ngot Sang. This time, he did not overthink it. The Philippines defended so well, but Vietnam had the opportunity, had the pleasure of, had the luxury of actually going for it for the second time. Hui Ngot Sang. Oh, the drop. Well taken there. That's a beauty when you have a feeder. Just got a very good first touch. Good anticipation as well from the drop serve by Wong Min Chao. The most important thing is the first balls. So 3-all. Vietnam rallying with 2 in a row. Oh. I would say a miss hit, but the toss certainly did not help him. Oh yeah, that's a true miss hit. Nothing with the toss though. Because the toss is very, very important as well, not just the way that the Tekong will take the serve, but the throw certainly plays a very, very crucial role in trying to ensure that the Tekong has got something to show for it. That is why Sepaktakraw is a very, very beautiful game, especially in REGU matches where all 3 needs to function. You cannot have one player is being carried all over. The one who tosses, the one who makes the serve, and the one who spikes. They all need to be very good. And the one who feeds as well as sets. As for that one, that was quite a far away set, but as a spiker, as a killer, you really are expected to convert and to improvise if the set is quite far away from the net because you don't get what you want every single time. That was beautiful from Chan Van Hoang. Second serve winner in this second game. 6 overall for the number 9 of Vietnam. That's exactly what they needed now.
4-5.
Every point counts, every point matters. Oh, the block. Garsola. Not the tallest man on the court, but he certainly has got some long reach, and that was a very high jump there from Fitzgerald Garsola. Yep, I know. Of course, that will be challenged. Previously, no fault. When Vietnam was the one being challenged. Oh. Philippines manager came and said, okay. It's not over. 2 block winners already for Fitzgerald Garsola. 2 very crucial blocks at very crucial times as well. The first to get this game underway for the Philippines with the first point of the first game, and now to turn things around here because Hui Ngok Sang is loving life here in this second game. Well, that with the aid of the toe of the net there by Chan Van Hoang. Another serve winner. It changes the trajectory significantly when that one hit the toe of the net. That's 2 serve winners in 2 serves in a row. Got up well this time, running away from Garsola with a cross-court roll spike. Is Hui Ngok Sang. He's got 4 spike winners already in this second game. And look at that, that was not rolling 100%. He just swings it towards the far side. Because he knows if he goes straight line, Garsola might have a chance for another block winner. Not for the first time we see Jom Larry Raphael being the target time and time again for Chan Van Hoang. 3 serve winners in a row for Chan Van Hoang of Vietnam. And Philippines called timeout. And they called timeout at this kind of time as well in the first game. Well, I would say the exact same time when they were down by 5 points to 8. Time for them to regroup and perhaps do it again in this second game like what they did in the first.
Time over. Lazy. Fight 8.
Larry Raphael. Well, that always happens after each and every timeout for the Philippines so far. Just changes the game for them. Larry Raphael finding his game again, but will Vietnam try to disrupt his gameplay or his momentum? Chan Van Huang, out of the 4, 3 of them was against Larry Raphael. Yep, he's going for him again. This time, way better first ball. But what's that? Over the net. Oh, that was called fault. I believe that will be challenged. But Vietnam had already made 1 challenge in this game, in this second game. So there's always a risk there for Vietnam, and decided against it. And this time well taken by the Vietnamese Tae Kong, and this time no mistake from Huy Ngọc Sang. Once again towards Raphael, and this time, was it in? Was it good for Vietnam? Finally, a block winner from Huy Ngọc Sang. He has read the game plan from Garsola, but challenged net this time. So that number 10 will need to hold for at least just a while. Huy Ngọc Sang, oh, that was very, very, very quick call there. I believe that might not even be over the net. Yeah, the manager already acknowledged the decision. Ooh! Okay. Now that's a thumbs up. I'm not sure what's that for. What's that? Wow, was that over? Yes, that was over. So no, block winner. Wow, that's twice now. There's been called fault. That's twice in a row, actually. And Huy Ngọc Sang has been called over the net fault. This was after the challenge previously was called by the assistant referee. Now, how will the momentum be? Great save, Larry Raphael. Counter-attacking opportunity this time. Full body block. Not once, not twice, but 3 times already. Huy Ngọc Sang has got something to Garsola. And this time, it is genuine. It is an actual block winner with a full body block, which was beautifully done by the number 8. That slope has certainly taken Garsola away. And Vietnam, they are trying to force a game 3 here. Garsola. Now, this is going to be a mental game for Garsola. 3 times he has been blocked, although only the 3rd one counts. But now he has been targeted for a serve. Great take from Wong Min Chao. And although that was a bit far, but Huy Ngọc Sang is an elite player. It's a very, very good killer. He found a way to find the empty space on Jason Huerte's left. 3 consecutive points here. Vietnam wanting to take this to a decider. The drop well taken by Huerte. Garzola this time running away with it. Running away from Hui Ngọc Sang. Beautiful cross court. It is a mental game, especially for a killer. When you see yourself being denied time and time again. It was towards number 5, and now Garzola. This time he saw and make that roll spike, make that deflection, not really towards his side of the court. This side did not, went straight. Went for a bit of a touch out there, Garzola. He switched his game plan a little bit because he loves his straight line roll spikes. But this time, it's not really an option for him. Timeout Vietnam, because they know they could be very, very dangerous here. They just let the game go on. And they would not want to take another timeout, 14-12, because that actually could help the Philippines' cause instead, because I think that timeout from Vietnam in game 1 was exactly what helped Rafael, especially. 2 serve winners after that. Serve winners at point 13 and point 17. And what's even not helping is that Chan Van Huang actually made a serve error for 14 all. But at least now they're calling for a timeout much earlier. Still 2 up, but they'll need to make sure this serve, this next serve, is served Vietnam well. Will serve Vietnam well. Well, that certainly does. This time it's a good timeout by Vietnam, disrupting the flow of the Philippines. It's towards the weak foot of Chomleni Rafael at side 3. It is right. 3 adrift. The Philippines, they needed something. Great first ball here. And Vietnam, they're closing in to force a game number 3 for the first REGU. Yes, this is only the first REGU. Still plenty of Sepaktakraw needs to be played between these 2 fantastic nations.
Set point 14-10.
Set point here. Vietnam only need 1 for game point opportunities. And they really only need 1. Another serve ace off the top of the net. And Chan Van Huang has certainly carried this team through with his beautiful, accurate serves. 5 serve points. That's 1/3. Well, actually not 5, it's 6 serve points out of 15. It's more than 1/3 of a game for Vietnam to take this to a game number 3. 15 points to 10. Vietnam wins this second game, and we go to a third.
More.
So Vietnam has recovered, and Tekong Chan Van Huang has been the center of everything good for Vietnam
Break set.
in that second game. Everything positive comes from that tall number 9. If he does that again, Vietnam will be taking this REGU A matchup.
Set now on.
The Philippines will be starting this one. Not the start that John Larry Raphael will be hoping for. This is interesting. This is the first time in all 3 games that Vietnam actually had the first point. In games 1 and 2, the Philippines has got the first point. Oh, that was so far away. First ball by John Larry Raphael has been exposed here by Chan Van Huang. Another serve win, another serve point. That is serve win number 11. Serve point number 11 for Chan Van Huang. And Wong Min Chao has certainly read John Larry Raphael like a book. And that eases the way for Hui Ngot Sang to deliver his first spike win of this game 3. See, John Raphael loves his side 5 serves, and Wong Min Chao, he has positioned himself right at that zone, right at that side. Sola, the header, a bit behind, but it's a great ball by Jason Huerte. Chased a little bit. That was a perfect ball for Garsola to put the Philippines back into this game here.
1-3.
That point number 1. Once again, towards side 5, which has been read. This time, Raphael has made the tackle. Oh, but Garsola this time has been read. Full body block by Hui Ngot Sang. But that's a single body block.
Ready.
Or perhaps even no. Actually, that tap-in did not even get past the net. That's a spiking error.
Ready. Medical.
And that happened for the first time for Garsola. So that's not the best situation for Garsola and for the Philippines, because so early on, after just 5 rallies, Philippines are down by 3. But that's not the first time that they were down by 3 earlier on in the game. They were down 8-5 and then 11-8 at one point. And they make the chase through Garsola as well as Raphael's serve wins. Garsola coming out with great roll spikes of his own as well. When they were down 11-8, they equalized to make it 11-all. And although Vietnam got to point 14 first at 14-12, I'll still say that the timeout by Vietnam actually helped the cause for the Philippines, for them to regroup. Vietnam did not make that same mistake in the second game. They called for a timeout when it was 12-10 for Vietnam, but at that point, Philippines have got 2 consecutive points from 12-8 to 12-10. So timeouts can make or break a game for you. A bit of bandage on his left wrist. Hui Ngok Sang. That's a killer. You need to be a bit superhuman as well. You need to jump at almost every single rally. Jump for a roll spike or even for the block. But every single game has left somebody with a battle scar, whether inside or outside. Garsola, that injury time actually helped him find his rhythm. Remember, Hui Ngok Sang has got an actual injury here on his left wrist.
2-4.
So that will take time to actually forget about it. Now the Philippines will treat that as a mini timeout because they're now back in the game. Great serve towards the right side of Chan Ban Huang. But how will world-class athletes do? If they are being targeted, they respond. And that's exactly what Chan Ban Huang did. Second serve winner of game number 3. 12 overall for Chan Ban Huang. The points that he has delivered
3-5.
for Vietnam. Fire went for 5 again. This time went straight at Rafael. Was Hui Ngok Sang.
Timeout to Philippines.
And timeout Philippines. They are down by 3 once again. They made it within 1, but then one serve win by Hui Ngok Sang, and then a beautiful roll spike from the center of the court by Hui Ngok Sang. Vietnam running away with 2 points of their own.
Time over. Philippines team, time over. Players in.
This REGU A battle will really be crucial for both teams. Remember, only one team will go through to the semi-final on Monday. And look at that from Chan Van Huang. He has been serving so well in this matchup. That is point number 13 for him. Philippines down by 4. And now they really are struggling.
Side change. Side change.
Perhaps a changing of side is what they need. 4 points in a row for Vietnam. And the recent 2 both came from each other's tekongs. Chan Van Huang with a serve winner. John Raphael with a serve fault. And talking about serve faults.
8-3.
That's 7 in total in 3 games so far. Garsola, this time way better first ball. And he went back to his usual straight line. Fitzgerald Garsola. He'll need that. He'll need that for his confidence. He's got 3 out of the 4 Philippines points. It's been from the Royal Spiker. Great first ball as well, but look at that for a block from Garsola. Clean block there. But will that be challenged by Vietnam? Yes, that will be challenged. Talking about Garsola and his block winners. He's got 1 each game. 1 for .1 in game 1. Another for .5 in game number 2 to equalize at 5 all. So there's always a positive implication when he made a block. But I think from all the discussions, it could indicate it was over. Yep, it was over. So that's the first time that a block went over from Fitzgerald Garsola. So a good challenge from Vietnam
9-4.
to ensure they just pull away from the Philippines. Garsola, this time a touch out. Full body block actually from Hui Ngot Sang. He went for it, not for a leg block. There was a touch from Hui Ngot Sang. Garsola is what they really needed here, Philippines. Another side 5. And at this point, Kwon Min Chow has just read all these side 5 serves from Raphael. That eases the way for Vietnam in this 3rd game.
10-5.
Once again, went for Raphael. Chan Van Huang is certainly loving life here, loving that tekong battle because he's been winning it at every aspect. Vietnam lead by 6 in game number 3 here. No, it is a tekong battle here. They are targeting each other, this time at side 3. The serve winner for Tom Raphael.
Ready?
Although his points total less than half of Chan Van Hoang's points tally.
11,
Chan
6.
Van Hoang has got 14 so far. They try to attack Raphael again and again and again. And that time was towards the net.
Seven, 11.
Going at side 3 this time. Oh, but Kwok Min Chow, that was an uncharacteristic mistake there from him. Although Chan Van Hoang has already
Time out.
got the first ball up, and now Vietnam goes for a timeout. 3 consecutive points for the Philippines here. And that is also a good timeout to call, especially when the other team has already built some momentum with 3 consecutive points. 1 serve winner from John Raphael, 1 serve error from Chan Van Hoang, and then that uncharacteristic mistake from Kwok Min Chow that gave away point number 8. On the stat sheet, do we give that as a serve winner for John Larry Raphael? Because I'm not sure if there is like a set out on the stat sheet for Sepaktakraw.
Yes, time over.
Put that on KIV at least. Because if that is counted as a serve winner for John Raphael, that will be 7th. We'll let him stay on 6 for now. Chan Van Hoang, 14 serve points. They'll need him now. Good take from Raphael. Garsola, it went towards the baseline. That's not the angle that we needed, actually. But that was in. And that's 4 in a row already for the Philippines. They were down by 6 at one point, remember? Two Raphael serves later. 1 serve error from Vietnam. And 1 Garsola strike towards the baseline after just 4 rallies. The Philippines are back in the game here. This is getting even more interesting, because this REGU, or this REGU battle, REGU A battle, will be very crucial for qualification for either of these teams. The plot thickens here between the two teams. Oh, Raphael, great recovery there, but The second ball, although he actually got the second ball up, that was just too far away for any meaningful spike there from Huingot Sang. Well, now do the Philippines finally believe in their chances here?
11-10.
From 11-5, now it's 11-10. 11-all, that's 6 in a row for the Philippines. And Vietnam had already used that timeout. Wow. What a battle here that we are witnessing. 11-all here. Oh, was that long from Rafael? Still no way for the Philippines to lead for the first time in this deciding game. But one thing that is very, very dangerous here, let's say if the Philippines actually take the lead when it was like almost a winning point or something, Vietnam needs to really, really be careful. Well, he also went long. Now we don't know. Out of 4 recent serves from Chan Van Huang, 3 have been serve errors. And that paved the way for the Philippines to get back into this game here when they were out of the game. Oh, that went behind. But a great recovery this time, no mistake from Huingot Sang. Oh, that moved in like a rocket. The header was behind this time. And Wong Min Chao ball is actually towards the same position as when Huingot Sang made that spiking mistake for Philippines point number 10. 13-12, critical points here towards the end. Oh, and now Vietnam might get over the line. First ball from Rafael went so far wide and behind too. Jason Huerte made the chase, but that one was not enough. Serve winner number 15.
Game point, 12-14.
Match point here for Vietnam. And Vietnam survived. They went behind from Rafael. And Vietnam survived a momentous Filipino fight back. That was almost been done as a classic comeback, but Vietnam finally found their second wind to score a first REGU win. 2-1 when Vietnam lost 16-17, 15-10 they won in the second game, and they almost blew, and they actually blew a 6-point lead, Vietnam, from 11-5 to 11-all, but they come away with a win, 15 points to 12. And next up will be REGU B between Vietnam and the Philippines.
For the third REGU, number 7, Ngo Tak Long. Number 11, Do Aklan. Number 11, Treli Lokinalio. Number 19, Wins Ellison.
In car number 2, the official officiating the second race, Chairman referee Mr. Abdul Halim from Singapore. The official referee Mr.
The card referee, Mr. Shen Jingguo from China. The referee, Mr. Mohammad Asman Asamain from Brunei. The assistant referee, Mr. Shoyon Jia from South Korea. The line referee, Mr. Tun Chao So from Myanmar. The line referee, Mr. Zhang Changbin from China. The challenge referee, Ms. Ratapat Bankasem from Thailand. And the challenge referee, Mr. Shahadat Hossain from Bangladesh.
So now we go to the second one, where Vietnam and the Philippines go again. Wilma Aklan, Jerry Locinario, and Vince Alisantorno going up against Nguyen Hoang Lan, Guang Phong Nam, and Pham Quoc Tin. If Vietnam wins this, then they win this battle overall, but still, Regu C still needs to be played. And if the Philippines wins this, then Regu C will be very, very important.
Second Regu.
This is the second Regu. After Vietnam won the first Regu, 3 very, very tough games.
Please, this first set, defend, ready, Vietnam, left, all.
Some start here, and aggressive from the Philippines as well.
Service over.
So Vietnam, perhaps they were calling for a net actually.
Left,
Wow.
one.
Aggressive start to this game. Jerry Locinario. And the second already for the Philippines, as they wanted to just carry this Philippine squad and try to take it to Regu C. Remember, this is very, very early on. So for the Vietnamese, might still want to take some sweet time of theirs.
Service over. One, two.
Good take from Aklan. Locinario. Roll spike and a half there.
Service over.
And judging from the switches, we might actually be seeing Nguyen Van Ly instead for Vietnam.
Ready? Wait. Scoreboard. 3-1.
Nguyen Van Ly, number 5.
Ready?
Set into the lineup.
3, 1.
3-1. Philippines lead early on in game number 1 here between the two B teams. Where Aklan, he has certainly given a little bit of problems here for Nguyen Hoang Lan. It's not the first time we see very unorthodox way of serving, and Nguyen Hoang Lan actually twice now is having trouble. Take from Aklan. Still in play here, Alison Torno. Perhaps for the second time there's a net fault. Although he blocked it well, Nguyen Van Lee. No, that was for the second time. That was the first. This was the second time. Where he touched the net. So that will be a fault.
5-1.
This time well taken by Hoang Lan with his right. Oh, but Nguyen Van Lee, perhaps the entire REGU of Vietnam so far, you're not having the best of starts here. It's the Philippines.
6.
They're just celebrating each and every point. Could be that one psychological battle as well. Oh, but that could tip the balance a little bit. So that's the second point for Vietnam, but the first serve win. First serve point for Nguyen Hoang Lan towards side 5, where Wilma Aklan
6-2.
was attacked. Well, this time went for the drop, easily taken. Was that in? That was out. Oh, was that in? Yeah, that was called in. Yep, this was called in. Yeah, that was clearly in.
3-6.
Clearly in. Point number 3. Hoang Lan once again, side 5. Oh, that was swerving towards the corner of the court there by Lokinario. Beautifully done. That was behind Van Lee.
7-3.
Completely denied the Vietnamese killer. That went behind.
5-4 Vietnam.
Second serve error from Wilma Aklan. At one point, Philippines lead by 5, and now it's just 3. Oh, okay, it's a challenge for the line call. It was called out. Might that be a little bit closer than what we thought it was? So the verdict after the challenge is that it was out. So challenge unsuccessful for the Philippines, but that bought them some time. Remember, all of these can be part and parcels of the game. Sometimes tactical one as well. Well done by Torno. That was a straight line towards the baseline from Lokinario.
Ready? 8-4.
First take here. Oh, there was a touch. And a header, the Charu header, that gave the way for the Philippines, but the second ball was just too far for Lokinario.
Ready?
Yeah, that was just too far away for him.
8.
Tried to go flat, but doesn't want to go too flat. Wang Lan, that's a powerful one. And a straight line strike.
1-4.
Lokinario.
Ready?
Point number 9. Still moving, these two teams.
9-5.
Oh, he put everything he had to it. Nguyen Van Lee.
Ready?
And Torno that was waiting. Took that with his thigh, but that deflected way behind there. So point number 6. Point-to-point situation here. Good take from Aklan. Lokinario this time. Roll spikes most of the time will come with power. You really put your foot through it.
10-6.
They are playing with intensity, high octane here, the Philippines. Oh, he wanted a drop, and actually the toss should have given that away, because that toss was as obvious as everybody could suggest, but still a serve winner for Wilma Aklan. They are closing in. 3 points to go. They have twice as many points as Vietnam now, the Philippines, after Huang Lan's second serve error.
12-6.
12-6. Good take here. And Nguyen Van Lee, he didn't go for full power because he knew Jerry Lokinario will come in, and he comes in so high with his jumping.
7-12.
Just touched it towards that outstretched leg. And Huang Lan finally found a way. That's the first serve ace of this contest between the two Regus. And timeout called. This is also a tactical one. More than when you are actually down by so many. They actually lead by so many. They lead by 6, but 2 Vietnamese points later, decided to just disrupt the momentum. Yes, they are still in control of this one. But for Vietnam, they'll need to take one rally at a time. Nguyen Huang Lan finally found his footing. He has got his first serve winner for their second point at 6-1. It's at a Filipino 6-1 when he's got that his first serve winner. Took him some time though to find another footing.
This in.
This Vietnamese side could really grow into the game. The Philippines are not careful.
Players, listen. Ready, Vietnam. 12, 8.
Looked very nonchalant. That looked very casual there actually from Mark Lan, most of his serves. Well, Huang Lan just could not get a proper first ball to it. Another serve point for number 18. Now make it 14-8 after another service error from Nguyen Huang Lan. Huang Lan. There's so much pressure here for Vietnam. And game point for the Philippines. Mark Lan again got up, and Vietnam will play at least one more. They're trying to not let the Philippines get an easy win in the first game, but in all honesty, that 6-1 scoreline at one point was really the key. Huang Lan, another one hitting the net, and the Philippines take game one, 15 points to 9. This time, more convincing Filipino performance. Canario also played in quadrant.
This line, please.
Now,
First set, between 15 and rest 2
can
minutes.
Philippines really take it to third REGU, being the decider? And for Vietnam as well, who has they got in the locker? That's Ken Interino, Glindel Fori, Mark Fuentes for the Philippines. Ngo Tan Long, Dao Van Huang, Nguyen Van Nan, and if my memory serves correctly, two of those names were in that REGU semi-final against Thailand yesterday. Perhaps they might be keeping their best two in that final REGU. We will see.
One for Vietnam. One for Vietnam. Second server. That's up.
So we're back in the game.
Please.
Philippines win by 15 points to 9. The first game,
Vietnam
trio of
ready.
Mark Lan, Jerry Locinario, and Vince Allison Torno.
Left. All.
So they do play in the quadrants games.
Out. 10 for Philippines.
Behind by Nguyen Hoang Lan.
Ready? 1, look. Out.
Backhand as well.
Vietnam.
Trying to find the baseline at
Server.
side 3. So when we are talking about sides,
1.
it's usually the rightmost is side 1, and then in between Tekong and Killer will be side 3.
When Philippines.
Jerry Locinario. First spike winner in this second game.
Ready?
Doesn't really need to do much
Two,
in the
one.
first game, Jerry Locinario, but did come away with 6 spike winners. Drop.
When
So,
Vietnam.
find the target there.
Server.
Two serve errors in 2, but 2
Ready?
different
Two.
service techniques.
When
Well,
Philippines.
say the same to Nguyen Hoang Lan. So
Server.
5 serves that we've seen so far, only 1 actually go through. Other 4 serves were all serve errors
3,
at
2.
the start of game 2. Aklan, well, serve number 6 in game number 2, and we finally see a serve winner. Wilma Aklan. He's got the honors. He's got the honors
2, 4.
for that. And that's his 4th serve winner so far. Good first take here. Locinario went to attack that full body block. And he earns himself a touch out. So important when you know somebody is going to block it, that you take a trajectory where even if it hits the body,
2.
it will deflect towards the blocker's own court, or at least outside. And now, Umar Aklan has certainly found his game plan, certainly found his gameplay. Seems to be working 100% now.
Ready?
2 serve winners in a row.
6.
And both of them at the same side, side 5. Oh, but Hoang Lan has got the answer. Another serve ace off the top of the net by the number 3 of Vietnam. That's his 2nd ace.
Ready?
His 1st point from his serves
6,
in the
3.
2nd. Drop by Aklan. Oh, almost messed it up there. Great recovery from Pham Quoc Tin and Nguyen Van Lee. He'll treat that as a fast attack. And straight away went for point number 4 here. Only 2 behind. At 1 point, the Philippines gained 4 straight points. The drop was well read, although first touch was not the best touch actually. after this one will be Vietnam and Philippines take 3, part 3, REGU C, and then we're going to witness Korea going up against Indonesia in Group C, and then Malaysia against Bangladesh in Group A.
Time's up. Players, please in. Ready? Four, 6.
So 2 points separate these two teams after 2 straight Vietnamese points.
One, Vietnam. Fail for Philippines.
Another miss-hit there.
Serve.
Not sure here, but
7,
seem
4.
puzzled there with Huang Lan. Oh, that went
Point for
a bit
Vietnam.
wide there, the second ball, but
Serve.
very, very good playmaking actually, because that would mean that Jerry Lokinario had to sprint from right to left.
5, 7.
And Nguyen Van Lee, the good finish. Take there, Jerry Lokinario.
Point for Philippines.
He went for a powerful cross court.
Serve.
And even if Nguyen Van Lee came about, and tried to block it,
5.
still so high up actually. Jerry Lokinario, again I would say, not the tallest man on the court here,
Point Vietnam.
but
Serve.
he's got a very high jump, a very high contact point.
Ready? 6, 8.
Good take there. Still in play though, that's a great block. Double full body block, still not enough to stop Nguyen Van Lee.
Serve.
Vietnam edging closer
Ready?
to equalize and to ensure that this game is still very much in the balance, very much open for either side to win. Game 1 was a completely different story. At 1 point, the Philippines lead by 6 points to 1. This time there's always an answer to almost everything.
Point Vietnam.
So now 8-all. 3 consecutive points
Serve.
for Vietnam. One that they
Ready?
couldn't manage in game number 1.
8, all.
This is the best streak so far in this REGU B match. Salas and Torno did it well, and Lokinario earns a touch out.
Serve.
That stops the 3 straight points haul.
Ready? 9, 8.
Easily taken by Huang Lan.
Out point for Vietnam.
Usual 1, 2, 3. Now
Serve.
this is point to point. Need to see who gets the break point here, who gets the point from their own serve, and in
9,
REGU,
all.
that is very much open. If you have a good tekong, you have good serve.
Out.
Certainly not that one.
Point for Philippines.
Another miss hit actually from Nguyen Huang Lan.
Ready? 10, 9.
Number 10 for the Filipinos. This time switching to side 3. That went out, tried to go flat because that was from
For Philippines.
an awkward distance. It's from the center of the court. Usually when it's the center of the court,
Ready?
the killers are
9, 11.
the killers will be asked to go a bit high with the contact. Let's go a little flat, but do not go too flat. But if it goes that close to the net, not too close to the net, there needs to be a space for the actual leg swing for a killer.
Ready?
This is a perfect spot for Jerry Locchinario
9.
to hit that. It's all up to the feeders, really. Too close and you are forced to do a tap-in. That was the actual place where a feeder needs to put the ball in, but Jerry Locchinario has read that beautifully for a block. And at this moment, yes, and that kind of time,
9,
Nguyen Van Lee
13.
has got a perfect ball, and it's up to him. He wants to go for a straight line, for a cross court, for a full swing,
Point
or
Vietnam.
for a tap-in. That becomes a 1v1 battle, but Nguyen Hoang Lan is 1 point number 10 there.
Ready? 13, 10.
Oh, ho, ho. That was awkward.
Philippines.
The drop was absolutely awkward.
Serve.
And now, Philippines B, they will be taking this to a match number 3.
Ready?
Another serve winner for Wilma Aklan. Taking some time before the win. Jerry Locchinario, who has got 1 block winner. Which was absolutely crucial because Vietnam, they always play the chasing game in this one, but in all honesty, this REGU looked like one of the best REGUs for the Philippines.
Ready?
But perhaps if we are to rank the
10,
strengths of
match point
Vietnam,
14.
this could be the 3rd team for them. They're putting at REGU B. Jerry Locchinario, can you finish that? No. Nguyen Van Lee with the block.
Serve.
And they say, no, not yet.
Philippines. Kenneth.
Let's make you work for your victory at the very least. Because points difference are going to be so key here. If there is any tiebreaker needed, points total, points difference will be very, very important later on at the conclusion of this men's team REGU event. So a challenge. That's why we have this stoppage so far. So, call for both managers. Right. Checking with the head. It was not over.
Not over.
So we play at least one more rally
For Vietnam.
here in this matchup.
Ready? Match point 14-11.
So still match point. Will it be for Wilma Aklan to finish? Wong Lan. Well, it is Jerry Lokinario. Another block winner. And that is to secure the win for the Philippines. But will that be challenged?
Second set.
No.
Philippine win 15-11 overall. Philippine win 2-0. Check hands.
So 2-0 victory for the Philippines. 15 points to 11. Jerry Lokinario was blocked, but he has got the final laugh here in this one. He's got the final say in this REGU B matchup. Jerry Lokinario has played massively well, and excellent as well. But it has been an excellent performance all round from Wilma Aklan, Jerry Lokinario and Vince Torno. 15-9, 15-11. Philippines B won against Vietnam B. And this will go down to the C REGU to see who takes this win.
Point for Vietnam.
With the official team for the third REGU, the chairman referee Mr. Abdul Halim Kadir from Singapore, the official referee Mr. Manop Chujit from Thailand, the accord referee Mr. Jamalinkam Bara Murugan from India, the referee Mr. Abdul Malik Mohammad Sainon from Malaysia, the assistant referee Mr. Chang Changbin from China, the line referee Mr. Sahadat Hossain from Bangladesh, the line referee Mr. Ahmad Junaidi Abdul Rahman from Malaysia, the challenge referee Ms. Ratapat Pankasem from Thailand, and the challenge referee Mr. Tomoya Hatano from Japan.
So, for the third team, Ngo Tan Long, Nguyen Van Nan and Dao Van Hoang as the killer. So, Ngo Tan Long as well as Nguyen Van Nan actually featured in men's REGU, which qualified to the semi-finals yesterday against Thailand. C for the Philippines, Lindell Fori played a huge part in the final against Thailand in the men's rugby final. Datuken Interino as well as Mark Fuentes
Third Regu.
will be with him. Datuken Interino played in the quadrant where they qualified to the semi-finals.
First set, Philippines serve.
No, where
Ready,
they
Vietnam.
had to bow out to Myanmar actually in the group stages. They were in the same group as Myanmar, as Malaysia and Korea. Well, that was a very tough group, if I may say so myself there. Right, so this will be the Regu to watch for both these teams. And already, Philippines have got the first point. That's Ken Interino. Lots of trouble for the first ball for the Vietnamese. So 1 each here. Judging from the two Regus that have played previously. Well, that was way too far there for
Ready, player.
Ngô Thanh Long. Interino. Up there well, and it's a good tap in there from Cao Van Huang. Himself as a captain here instead of Nguyen Van Nan. There's always the captain, but not in this one for Vietnam.
1, 2.
It is. After 3 rallies, Philippines got the first 2. A way better one. Terino. Gives it up for Glenn Del Fori, who continues his fine form. After him having one of the best games in his career against Thailand. He certainly pushed Thailand to the limit yesterday in that final. But although they lost, they lost in a very, very competitive matchup. 15-12, 15-11 against Thailand. Yes, contact is very important. It's against Thailand. And behind there from Terino, and the Vietnamese are playing the Philippines game. They can be very loud as well. They can be very passionate.
2, 3.
Exactly what they wanted to do. So to get into the heads of these Philippines players. Oh, was that a handball? Well, Fuentes said no. The referee said yes. That was a foul. That was a handball. Oh, I thought that actually hit his hands as well. You need to. Oh, I couldn't see it from here. It's been caught by the referee. We will give that as
3, all.
a serve win for Ngô Thanh Long. Now, Vietnam, 3 consecutive points. Now 4-3 up. 2 serve errors from Interino. Remember, this is going to be the most important one, and that is why the substitution is coming very early. Roncitet Gabayeron, during the SEA Games last year in Bangkok as well. He is the first choice Tekong. He's on the bench, and with very good reason as well. to see who can he cover. Oh, that was a tough one. And that's a net fault already. Not the best ball there. Not the best first ball take from Fuentes. That was going towards side 7. It's always a very, very tough side to actually defend from, especially if you're not a left footer. Another serve bringing points here for Vietnam. Wants to take a Bayeron. Comes in straight away with a great impact here. Philippines will really need that from Roncitet Caballeron.
5, 4.
Oh, tries to go at side 7 again. This time just wide from Ngo Tan Long. Number 7 going at side 7. With his left. Swinging cross court.
5.
So it is projected that Malaysia against Bangladesh will be 3 o'clock Thailand time. It could be much quicker, depending on the result of Indonesia-Korea. But Glinda Fori, he's got a block here. That'll be challenged by Vietnam. Dao Van Hoang not having that. The Vietnamese Cam also not having that. So we will be using the technology to further see the incident.
Philippines.
It's not over. So it's a clean block from Lindell Fori. Actually earned one of the biggest block winners yesterday against Thailand when he came on for Reynaldo Asilum. Oh, but that's the response of dreams from Ngo Tan Long to equalize with a beautiful side 3 serve ace. And although Glendale Fori has come up with that block winner, but well, that's what big players do for their team. Caballeron bringing the net there. The veterans in the scene for Philippines. Wants to take Caballeron. Seven, 6 here. Vietnam lead 2 consecutive points. Oh, he went to side 3 again. Roncitet went to side 3. He thought that was behind, but that was right at the baseline. 2 serve aces in a row. In just 2 serves, and Philippines timeout here. Perhaps they will need some more cover on that side, or perhaps 3 and 5 as well. But Ngo Tan Long has got lots and lots of serve targets. Can also go at 7. That's where he earned his 5th point, or Vietnam's 5th point.
In round 3, winning
Ready, player.
2 card.
High over.
Caballeron came on, one of the most senior players in the team. He's now 34 years of age. He's been serving the national team more than a decade. Another veteran in the Philippines side was Jason Huerte that played in the first REGU. It's a slope from Caballeron. Well taken. Still in play here. 2 blocks there from Glenn Del Fore. Oh, the header. Now that will give the ball towards the Philippines and they take advantage. Well, when you go for a Chari, you best score, because if you don't, that is going to be an open invitation for your opponent. Yeah, he went for that, perhaps a little bit too early there with the header, Ngo Tan Long. That's an open invitation for the Philippines to actually score a point. And that was a very, very quality, high quality rally from both teams.
7, 9.
Great take there. Still in play, but they could only come up with a clearance there, Vietnam. Glenn Del Fore, take 2. This time he takes flight and scores. Point number 8. Well, both of these killers have certainly read each other so well. Another veteran in the Philippine squad. Played in quadrant but not for the team event is Rege Ortuste. 32 years of age. He's been playing for the national team since he was 17. A killer. Decided against Team REGU. As he's keen on giving the other players, especially the younger generation of players. We've seen players like Jerry Locinario, Frisca Sola in this squad. Was that in? He's been called out, he's caught behind. I can't see it from here. They'll be challenged. I do think that was very, very close. Seeing from that replay again. Now that is a serve ace from Roncite Caballeron. Shows that sometimes you do need veteran presence as well.
8, 9.
2 serve points already since coming on. Ooh, Ngo Tan Long. You try to go and attack Mark Fuentes over there.
Ready.
That went wide from Ngo Tan Long. Philippines do qualify to the semi-finals of the Hangzhou Asian Games, and they will take part in Japan as well. next month. Ronsitet, perhaps a bit of discussion about the toss from Glendelfori.
Nine, 10.
9-10 towards the end of the first game. Good take from Caballeron. Oh, that was a tackle from far out there. Well saved. Oh! That one was a mess up there from Glendelfori. And Vietnam took advantage. A little bit of a mistouch there from Glendelfori. He could have gone for a self-setting, that one.
Ready, player.
After Fuentes had already tackled the half-court spike.
10. All.
And very, very clever from Van Huang to just go for the tap-in. 10 all here. Oh, they went behind. Try to recover there. It was a very good try from Nguyen Van Nan, but now Van Huang he was ready for that
Ready, player.
half-court spike again. 2 rallies in a row.
Ten. 11.
You need to have, but if you need to do half-court spikes again and again, you really say something. Oh, that's a brilliant opportunity after a brilliant drop from Ngo Tan Long. A free ball, and that's where Vietnam really took charge.
Ready, player.
Beautifully done with that serve from Ngo Tan Long. It really took
11. All.
Mark Fuentes off guard. Caught him off guard over there. Philippines has got the answer.
Player ready. Ready. 2. Ready, player. Eleven. 12.
That was towards the feeder again. And a brilliant block.
9.
And Vietnam are still in it. Dao Van Huang came up with a huge blocking point. And as always, that will be challenged. So this is going to be a huge challenge, especially at this kind of time. And this came right after that serve winner from Roncite Caballeron. A huge serve point. And now we see thumbs up for the Philippines. That could only suggest one thing, is that it was not over. Okay. Now I like this referee, I like it. It was not over. So it was a block winner
12 all.
and an unsuccessful challenge, which means that it is still 12-all. Brilliant matchup here between these two sides. Roncite. Well done, Long. Lost his footing, but it doesn't matter because his first ball was the key for that 13th point. This is going to be absolutely huge here for Vietnam. 2 huge points in critical time. 2 more to go for Vietnam.
12.
Go on and win game 1. Very tightly contested game 1 here. Not done long behind. Still very much open. It is a best of 3 here. Best of 3 points. 13 all. But a best of 3 in which whoever gets 2 points uncontested wins. If it's 1 all, then we'll have an even longer game, like what we had in the first game of the first REGU. Roncite. High up here. Oh, the tackle was behind Vietnam with the game point here. Brilliant first ball with a head by Dao Van Hoang. Nguyen Van Nan did not overcomplicate things. Just setting it towards where Dao Van Hoang plays himself. Game points, Vietnam. Will Vietnam take this, or will we go to a first to 17 where everything else matters now? A lot of things matters. Well, Vietnam take it. The main tackle placed in REGU C. Ngo Tan Long has won it for Vietnam in game number 1. Towards side 5 where he seldom goes to. And 15 points to 13 in a very tightly contested encounter between these two sides. Vietnam C. They are halfway there to win this REGU battle. 2 REGUs to 1. As of now, it is 1-all between this team, these two teams. REGU A won by Vietnam, REGU B won convincingly by the Philippines. This is not going to be straightforward, no matter who wins.
Ready? Second set, Vietnam serve.
So we are back here. Game number 2,
Ready?
Vietnam took
Love.
a very competitive game 1, 15 points to 13. And he started the second game as he ended the first with a serve winner. Guo Tan Long is having a sensational matchup here. 5 serve points in the first game, and now another change, which means that Reynaldo Asilum might not even play because it is going to be Diego Derrick. It will be coming on.
Love. On.
Perhaps too many times now that Mark Fuentes has been the victim of serves from the Vietnamese. Oh, Ron Sitet. Oh, what? Wow. Now I'm lost for words. Like, so many uncharacteristic things that are happening there. That feet was just too close to the net. He went for the header, but Caballeron, he also went for the header, but he went behind instead. All these are going to be big for Vietnam here. Oh, self-setting. A great reach from Diego. His first outing here. That could be big for the Philippines, although it is quite early, but these kinds of points usually help to build momentum for you, build some confidence. Especially when you are a feeder, you'll need to defend a lot for your team. Confidence is really needed, as well as the setting. Oh, that was almost there for Diego. Quite an unorthodox way of finishing there with a high kick. A scissors kick, I should say. You always see that in other sports. Just now Van Hoang is a full-on roll spiker. Once again, went for side 7. It was the left side of Diego, but that was clearly out. Tries to find the corner. If it truly finds the corner, that could be like the best serve. One of the best serves in this competition.
2, 3.
His first serve error in game 2. It's Runcitet. He went for a drop. Well taken by Van Hoang. Finishes that one with aplomb. Brilliant cross court. Powerful one at that as well from the number 11, Dao Van Hoang.
Ready? 4-2.
4-2, Vietnam lead. This time good take by Caballeron. Into Glendale Forey, who went for the cross court. Hit the top of the net. Into the sideline. Side 1. Vietnam, if they take this, they will be topping the group here. Caballeron. Oh, that's a free ball for the Philippines. Can they take the opportunity? And they did. Took advantage of that. First off, a very good serve from Roncitet Caballeron. Straight at side 5 where Ngo Tan Long to just give it away. It's been taken beautifully. Diego setting up Glenn Del Fori. Good take, Caballeron. Beautiful first ball. And a block. He went in. From Dao Van Hoang. A block winner for Dao Van Hoang. That's his second of the contest. Now that was clearly in. That was clearly on the baseline. You don't challenge that or you will be losing a challenge. But instead of line challenge, it's going to be a net challenge because that was clearly in. So we've got to see if the outstretched leg went over the net or not. So, verdict, it was over. So, Philippines still go on with a 3-point run here. Great challenge there. They're not challenging the line because, of course, that went in, but challenging net call was the better option. Roncitet Caballeron. They have certainly taken charge here, Philippines. Do Vietnam call a timeout here? Roncitet Caballeron showing why is he the joker. He will slot in beautifully. Using all his experience, more than 15 years of it. More than 10 years of it.
4-6.
Oh, but there's the answer. There you won from your own Tekong after you have been attacked multiple times. And it is for a very, very hard side 7. Hard to attack, hard to defend as well when you go in perfectly. Serve winner for Ngo Tan Long. Caballeron had to go for the 1-2-3. Was still in play. 1-2-3. Glenn Del Fori. It's a battle of 1-2-3 here by the two killers. Went for the header. Using the net to his advantage there, Glenn Del Fori. Using the net as an extra touch there, actually. It looked like a 4 touch, but 4 touches can only be called if 4 touches are being made by humans, not a net. So brilliantly done by Glenn Del Fori. Just been pushed there by Dao Van Hoang. Yeah, that feed went over. But who actually went over? Was it Dao Van Hoang? Yeah, another challenge net here. If we look at the replays, it looked as if Dao Van Hoang actually got his entire leg over the net just to make that contact. Glenn Del Fori thankfully went against it because The collision would have been nasty for him. And the Philippines have already made 2 substitutions. Ronaldo Asilum, I don't think he could feature anymore after the 2 substitutions that have been made for Roncitet Caballeron as well as Diego Derrick. Oh, was that even closer to what we imagined, actually? It's a shame that we could not actually see the process over here. If we could, then could be the best one, actually. So, gets it. This referee will bring both of them, and he will put out a board saying it's not over this time. Last time it was over, this time it was not. So it was very, very close there. But Vietnam do get point number 6. And a challenge unsuccessful for the Philippines. Oh, that went way behind the tape. Way, way behind the tape there. Point number 8. Do we give that as a serve winner again for the veteran Caballeron, who is still carrying his team in 2026? The drop. Who's going to get there? Nobody. Another serve point. It's a huge serve point for Vietnam here. Brilliantly done. 3 serve winners already for Ngo Tan Long. After 5 points in the first game, now he's got 8. That's 5 serve winners. That's 6 serve winners. 2 serve aces. Now timeout.
And over, player ready. Philippines serve. Player ready. Ready? 8, 7.
So 8-7 here. Caballeron towards side 7. This was well taken. Was that in? And a question. Question will be on the Philippines now. Ooh, that was very, very close. It was right on the line there.
Ready? 8. Oh.
Great take from Diego. And he gets himself a touch out, but he might have hurt himself in the process there, Glendale Forey. Now, this is one of the questions, though, for the Philippines. What will happen if Glendale Forey does get injured? Because usually, when we are talking about substitutions, it's almost always about the killers. But they have made changes for Tekong as well as Feeder. And perhaps Feeder one is the one that is most unexpected and unfortunate, when Mark Fuentes is constantly being targeted by Ngo Tan Long, and that is why that change had to be made. And Diego so far has played well. Glendale Forey, if he goes down injured, because there is one killer by the name of Reynaldo Asilum, which is the main killer for the men's REGU side that went all the way to the final yesterday. And although Glendale Forey was the one who eventually replaced him against Thailand halfway through that final, but you might be thinking, what if? But for now, he's okay. But for the Philippines, if they want to win this, they'll need Glendale Forey more than ever. Try to score points is one. Try to block shots is one. And you will need constant jumping and constant landing, such as that one. Caballeron, a drop. Well taken by Nguyen Van Nan. Still in play, still safe, and a counter-attacking opportunity. Well taken. Superb tackle from Caballeron. Positioned himself well and took the first ball and gave it away to Diego. Not overthinking things. Let Diego take charge after his defensive cover. And now Vietnam preparing a change. Number 10 is Luong Kong Min, the main killer for the men's REGU side. Went to the semi-finals yesterday against Thailand. Luong Kong Min, surely he will have lots and lots of variety in this game. Glendale Forey, and straight away an instant impact here, saving the header, and that was clean. Very, very clean to deny the header. Oh, there's another challenge for the Philippines here. If you ask me, it looked clean, but, well, sometimes that angle doesn't really tell you the whole story. Well, that's the final challenge, I believe, for game 2. Yeah, only not over has been passed over, because I think that was quite clear that it was not over. So an instant impact by Luong Kong Min. And the Philippines, I believe, has used up all of their challenges in game 2 already. Caballeron, first touch went wide. Luong Kong Min, that's a tough one for him. That was way beyond the mid-court. It was almost from the Tekong circle. Rangsitek Caballeron still terrorizes defense. Terrorizes defenses for Vietnam, breaking the formation of this Vietnamese REGU. But remember, this introduction So Diego are behind. 4 is still trying. But that hit the tape. Hitting the tape, which means that even if that went through, still will be behind the tape. Yeah, he tried to save it, but that went very awkwardly wide there towards the referee's desk. It's very, very tight. I would say the same for the first game. It's just that the biggest difference is in the first game, when it was 11, the Philippines got point 11 and 11-10. Well, this one, Philippines got their 11th point at 11-9. There's only like 1 point difference between then and now. It suggests that it's very, very open. So now we'll need to wait until that tape is repaired, because that tape is very, very important to ensure that all the plays are within that tape. Perhaps in the future we could see not the tape but an antenna. Perhaps so, we never know. For non-Asians, they might call Sepaktakraw like a foot volleyball. But when you bring foot out of that name, that sport actually has antenna. We never know, that could be for the future, you know. Just to make inside and outside, ahead or behind the tape calls even more easier for the referees to make. That could really help the referees, you know. You never know, that could be for the future of the sport. But the tapes, as of now, is fine. 11-10, Philippines still lead, but only by 1. Caballeron, oh, that's a beautiful find. Side 1, powerful serve, right into the corner. That is veteran strike, that is experience being shown all over the world by Roncitet Caballeron. Beautifully done.
10, 12.
Textbook stuff there. Oh, but for the second time, Diego has been targeted. And for the second time, Vietnam gained a point from the serve towards the left side of the court. I hope that Diego is okay, especially those ad boards. They are not soft. They can hurt you.
11.
Another serve points for Ngo Tan Long. It's towards side 5. Well taken there. We're still in play. And now, second time of asking. That went behind. Wow. Brilliant defending from the Philippines. Look at this. Great covering from Caballero and then from Diego to save the matchup, to save the rally. And then Luong Ko Min trying to find a touch-out. He couldn't find it. Oh, net challenge, I believe. Was it a line challenge? Yeah, that was a line challenge. To stay there if it's in or not. Lots of challenges being called here by both camps. Philippines using all three. That might be in, you know. What's the verdict? In.
Point, Vietnam.
That's a huge point for Vietnam.
Time out. Philippines.
And Philippines go for a timeout. 12-all. The same scoreline as when it was in the first. 12-all is where it all changes in Vietnam's favor in game number 1. So here, Philippines called timeout to ensure that that did not happen. Indonesia are getting ready. They'll be going up against Korea next up. So that's another 3 REGU matchup. And after Indonesia and Korea, Malaysia will be going up against Bangladesh for a Group A clash. Well, what a Group A though, because this is a Group A game. Sheesh. What's a Group A? Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, and Bangladesh. Absolutely interesting, if I may say so myself.
Ready player. 12 all. Wait.
Oh, and do not forget this team event also in Group A, not just Malaysia, Vietnam, Philippines, and Bangladesh. There is also Japan in there. Put Bangladesh to the side, that's 4 teams that could easily go to the semi-final. The take behind, saved by Diego. Oh, a free ball for the Philippines. Linda Fori. Well, Vietnam not finishing the chances. That should have been a Vietnamese point, or at least a Vietnamese spike. They did not take it. Oh, that was, or perhaps was there like 2 touches by Nguyen Van Nan. But either way, couldn't find Luong Kong Min. 13-12, the Philippines. This is going to be a huge step forward here for them. Caballeron, oh, that bounced back towards himself. Off the top of the net. Oh, this one is still open. This one is still not over yet. We don't even know if this will go to a game 3 though. If this goes to a game number 3, then you could expect that all the other matches will be delayed for an hour, because in the official schedule, 12 o'clock Thailand time, should have been Korea against Indonesia for a Group C clash, and then Malaysia, Bangladesh, a Group A clash scheduled for 3 p.m. Thailand time. That's 4 p.m. if you are from Malaysia. And then Indonesia against Thailand for women's team REGU, scheduled at 6. And men's team REGU, China, Brunei for Group B, scheduled for 9 p.m. Thailand time. This is a very, very tough group here. Vietnam, Philippines. Between them, later on, they've got Malaysia, they've got Japan, and only one team will feature.
The team on.
13 all here. It's not over yet. Far from it. Oh, Diego, the first ball. It's just too far back. And Vietnam on match point. A chance for Vietnam to win this. Another serve winner for Ngo Tan Long. Huge point.
The team. Game time 14.
Caballeron, this one needs to be perfect. And then the defense must be perfect. Easily taken. Oh, that was a bit far. And now a free ball for the Philippines. Oh, and that's a brilliant block to win it. Mai Luang come in. Linda Fori denied. And Vietnam, they win it by 2 regus to 1 after a 2-0 victory over here. Oh, that was a no-hit. Wow. Incredible scenes right at the end of the game. But Vietnam won it 15-13, 15-13. What a matchup between these two sides. And Vietnam take it by 2 matches to 1 in one of the craziest games in Group A. And after this, it's going to get even more crazier because there's still Malaysia, there's still Japan, there's still Bangladesh in this group, and only one will qualify to the semi-final.
game. This is world-class athleticism. Officialized by ISTAF and ISTAF as the home of Sepaktakraw. Represented by We Are Sepaktakraw.